So, if you are new here, my name is Katera Lane, and I am doing 20 days of live streaming to see if I can get my watch time hours up to be monetized. So, what am I going to be talking about today? I'm going to be talking about the three types of setups that you can have for YouTube. So, it's going to be like an all encompassing, like what type of equipment you need for YouTube. So I'm going to give you three types of setups based on the sort of like how easy it is to use. So yeah, we're going to get started. So the three types of setups is basically you can either use a camera lighting a microphone, you can use a phone lighting a microphone, or you can use a laptop webcam lighting and a microphone. So these are the three types of setups that you can use. So now I'm going to go over sort of like the pros and the cons of using each. So camera pros and cons is of course, that really crisp, high quality video, you have that professional appearance, and it's like the camera settings in there, you can change it to like different things. So you get to adjust the lighting, and you get to adjust sort of like the frame rate, how high it is. Like there's nothing that can compare with the quality for a camera. The cons of this is like sort of like how much it costs, and also sort of like how portable it is. So I know when I'm doing sort of like vlogs, I'd rather not carry a camera around with me. Now I know there are like lighter cameras out there. My camera that I have is not a light camera though. It is very heavy. So I'm not using a camera for like vlogs, but I do use sort of like cameras for my native YouTube videos. The next thing is a phone. So I know a lot of people who started YouTube using their phone, and this is bothering me. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. All right, so the phones, pros and cons. So phones, they're convenient, they're very portable, the quality is there, we record everything on our phone nowadays. So using a phone to sort of like start on YouTube honestly isn't the biggest deal. The only thing is like the lighting on your phone, that's sort of like it gives you automatic lighting, so you're not able to sort of like fix the lighting as much as you would be like with a camera. Also the stability, like you would need sort of like a tripod or something to prop up the phone if you were to use the phone for YouTube videos. The audio quality, not the worst, not the best, but you can make it better. And then also space, like, if you're recording YouTube videos or any type of content on your phone, you're going to run out of space pretty fast. So that's sort of like the cons of using your phone. Laptop pros and cons. So for the pros, it's very simple. So you'll be able to record on your laptop. You'll be able to edit on your laptop, and you'll be able to basically do everything on your laptop. So if you're a person that like moves around a lot and you're like always on your laptop, then the laptop might be the best thing for you to use. And again, it's kind of cost effective because you don't really have to buy anything else if you don't want to, depending on what type of laptop it is. And the quality is like okay. So laptop qualities, it's not the best. It's not the worst. And also you're kind of like depending on the computer's performance. So like if your computer is a very slow computer, this may not work well for you. But again, that depends on your computer. Like I've done live streams and YouTube videos on both a Windows and a Mac computer. I gotta say, I like my Mac computer better because the video quality is like a tad bit better if you were to just, use the webcam as opposed to like using a camera. So, like for example, right now I am using my Mac webcam. It's nothing else on there, but you can do things to like sort of make that better. So you can like use lighting, and then you could also, you know, also get like a webcam if you just really hate what your cameras look like on your laptop. So the programs that you can use to film on your computer, there is Zoom, of course. There is Vimeo, and there's also Loom. Those are three programs on your computer that you can either go online to get, or you can just use it to download the files to your computer. All of those apps that I just mentioned, they also have you're also able to share your screen, and you're able to, share what you're doing on your computer. Other apps that you can use is the native video app. Now, I don't have my Windows computer, so I forgot what the name of the app is, but it should be like the camera app on your Windows computer. Or you can also use like Photo Booth. Photo Booth is Mac's sort of like camera app. They have a camera in there, and then they also have a recording space in there as well that you can sort of like record videos on your computer if you don't have a camera, or if you don't have a phone. The next is lighting. So whether you're on a phone, whether you're on a computer, or whether you have a camera, you're going to need some type of lighting to sort of make up for the lighting that you don't have. So it's best to have at least one type of light. So there's umbrella lighting, and this is sort of like how I do it in my room if I was to do it. So there's umbrella lights, there is ring lights, and there are up lights. So up lights are sort of like the lights, so the color that you see in the background. The umbrella lights, I usually have one, and then I also have like a ring light on the side. Now, I just wanted to show you like a quick example of what it looks like to have like light versus like no light. So this is the light that I have like on this is me with a ring light, and I'm using my computer right now. But this is sort of me like when I turn the light off. So as you can see, it's like a really big difference, obviously. So we're gonna turn that back on. All right. The next thing we're going to go over is microphones. So there's basically three types of microphones that you can use to sort of like make your audio better. So there's sort of like the podcast microphone. You can hook this up to your computer, or you can hook it up to your camera. Now, not all podcast microphones hook up to your camera, but most of them will hook up to your computer. There's also like wireless camera mics. So the Rode mics would be like a really good example of this. This is what I hook up to my camera. This is what I use for me and my clients. And then there's sort of like the little phone cameras, or not the phone cameras, the phone mics that you can use to attach to sort of like your phone when you are trying to make your audio better. Now, other equipment to sort of like consider would be an SD card. So this would be for your camera, to make sure your camera has space on it. A portable drive, that's this thing right here. This is where you would like store all of your YouTube videos at, because recording YouTube videos, it takes up like, takes up a lot of space. So you're going to definitely need some type of things like store all of your videos on it if you are like me and cannot let any video footage go. Another thing you can use is a iPhone to USB drive. Now, this drive, I got it off of Amazon. It basically connects to your phone as well as your sort of like computer. So it connects to it at the same time. So if you put the phone USB drive into your phone, you'll be able to sort of like download all of your video files from your phone onto this drive right here. and then you'll be able to plug it up into your computer and then, you know, get the footage off that way. So this is like one of my favorite things. Actually, I love this thing. And also it stores the stuff on there as well. So it's sort of like a 3-in-1. Another thing you can consider is like a SD card reader. So my SD card reader, I have it right here. It's sort of like it's a 3-in-1. So it has the USB port and it also has like the USB-C port. And then it's able to sort of like read the SD card, and it's also able to read the mini SD card as well. So this one is like really helpful because it's able to read all three of sort of like those files. The next thing is sort of like the portable monitor. So if you're doing live streams and you want to share your screen or, you know, something like that, that's actually what I'm using right now for this live stream. I have my slides on my portable monitor, and then, you know, I'm just like here on the camera using my normal computer. So if you want to get fancy, then you can get a portable monitor for like your live streams. I know it's a little extra, but it helps me. And then also you can get sort of like a webcam. So if you don't like the quality of your camera from your laptop, webcams are like really good to use because it'll sort of like increase that quality that you have on your laptop. So yeah, this one was very quick today, guys. So my setup, what I use, so for my camera or for my regular YouTube videos, like the videos that come out weekly, for the most part, they are filmed with my camera. For my vlogs or any B-roll that I get, any behind the scenes that I get, they're mostly filmed with my phone. Especially when like I'm doing vlogs and I'm just out and about. I don't want to carry around my laptop with me. Or not my laptop. I don't want to carry around my camera with me because it's like, it's too heavy. So I'll literally just prop up the phone and just get the footage that way. And then I usually use my laptop for live streaming and also screen sharing videos. So if I'm doing like a YouTube video or like I'm doing a tutorial or something like that, I'll use my laptop for that. So yeah, I know you're asking, you're probably like, where am I going to get all this stuff from? Like, what did she just say? So I actually do have a Amazon storefront where I have sort of like my favorite things that I use for YouTube and also what I also use for like my clients in my YouTube videos. So if you're interested and you want to know what all these things are, I have them in my Amazon storefront link, and you can get that in the link in the description box below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I want to do like a whole series on equipment eventually. So if you have any questions about equipment or like equipment for YouTube, then definitely comment it down below and I'll write it down to make another video about it someday, you know? All right, well, thank you for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.